we'll talk MMA. Today when we talk about UFC 322, with a focus on the main card. I'll talk about maybe a few fighters on the prelims, but mainly on the main card. And I'm talking on the topic of why this is the best card, definitely main card of 2025. The closest competitor was UFC 311 in my opinion, but with the main event change, it's not. I think the International Fight Week was obviously a great card, but I don't think it was as good as this one, in my opinion. So we'll start off with Suzakayev. Russian fighter, undefeated, likes to yap. I think he fought on the Contender Series and fought like a few days later on the Hamza card, 319. Likes to yap on that microphone with his glasses on, thinking he's the boy. He's fighting Eric someone, fucking McConney. Yeah, that guy. Who won last fight against like Cody Brundage, I think. Yeah, split decision. Nah, I'm not too interested. Suzuki should win. Meh. Pat Sabatini submission. He's a good grappler. Don't really give a fuck. Angela Hill split decision somewhere. Don't give a fuck. GM3. Grandad needs to retire. Cut R5. Kyle Dawkins got that kill this Michel Pereira. Very good performance. Good statement. Should win this one. Should get a little bit of momentum. GM3 that 20 losses. Gang needs to retire. Serious vet at this point. Yeah. Kyle Dawkins. Easy W. Moving on. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cody Haddon. Wellmaker got a viral kill versus Chris Matino, whatever. 10-0 was rumoured to fight Taporia. I think he would have given him a tough matchup, but he would have lost to Taporia ultimately. Wellmaker, he's exciting. He hits really hard. I think he beat Cameron Simone on his debut. Knocked him out as well. So he's a great prospect. Haddon's on a 6-fight win streak, I believe. He's won the UFC already. Hasn't fought in over a year. I think it's set up a Wellmaker. I think another viral kill. I think he's going to put him to sleep. Moving on. Aaron Blanchfield, Tracy Cortez, the second biggest baddie after Mackenzie Dern in the UFC, Tracy Cortez. But Aaron Blanchfield is a good grappler, a serious grappler. Well, I think it's 2 wins away from a title shot. Lost to Manon Fior, but then she beat Rose Namajunas in a 5-round fight. She lost the first 2 rounds, came back, won the last 3 clearly. Great, solid fighter, 125. Tracy Cortez, another good fighter, but I just don't think she's at top level. I think she's more focused on. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. Yeah, I think Blanchfield wins unanimous decision. Easy to score, easy to see, easy. Moving on. Roman Kopylov versus Gregory Rodriguez. Great fight, great matchup. Love this. Kopylov coming off that loss to Paulo Costa. First card of the year, got the last second knockout versus Chris Curtis. Great fight, good fighter, great kickboxer. You can also mix in a wrestling shot against Cesar Almeida, I believe. That's the name. The Brazilian guy. Beat Pereira, I think, in kickboxing, or at least fought him. Great fighter, Kopylov. So is Gregory Rodriguez. Had his main event against Cannonier. Gassed out after about 10 minutes. And lost it. But then came back against Jack Hermansson on International Fight Week. Got that brutal first round knockout. Excellent performance. I think it's a tough matchup. I'm going to go with Rodriguez. Jones' size is huge. Hits hard. I think he'll win the first 2 rounds if it goes that long. And then he'll lose the last round, probably gas out in the last round. But I think he gets a knockout. I really do. I think the power's legit. Kopylov's good though. He's technical. He won't stand still. He'll be moving, kicking, using his range, finding range, distance management be on point. It's a close fight, but I'm going to go with Gregory Rodriguez. I think there's too much power. I think there's too much size. Kopylov, if he wins, I won't be surprised. Great fighter, but I'm going with Robocop. Another absolute banger on this 322 card. Look at these 3 fights. Even for women's fight, Blanchfield Cortez is good. A Malcolm Wellmaker fight in 2025 is entertaining. And even like this Dagestani guy, that's exciting. This guy's got legit power. Gets a fucking granddad. Shit fight. No one cares fight, but actually a good, cool submission. This fucking egotistical, fraud, wanker, Bo Nickel. This guy, Kamza level. I'll be Kamza. Non son. Quit, in my opinion, against Rene Derrida. Them body shots, you could tell he didn't want them, and he got smoked. Didn't like it. He's going to hit. Yeah, got what he deserved, a loss. And now look at the UFC. Thank fuck. He was originally on the main card, but thankfully he got taken off it. I think these fights will be swapped, but I still think Bo Nickel will win. Rodolfo Vieira, great jiu-jitsu. I think he's like fucking got like 9 wins by submission out of his 11. Solid submission fighter. Good solid grappler, should we say. But Bo's obviously a good grappler. It's been 2 grapplers fight, intensely at striking. Bo's probably going to win the most shittiest decision. Ugly, boring, freak decision. Hope Rodolfo Vieira gets like a triangle choke or something, or an armbar. But Bonico could win. It could lose every single round, and the judges still give it to him because he's American at the what is it called, MSG. Trump will be in the crowd. They're always going to give it to him. He's still a prospect, I guess. But yeah, he's fucking ass. Moving up the main card. This is what I came to talk about. It is glorious. It is absolutely stunning. Just honestly, just soak it in. Just soak this in, absorb it. This is one of those hours there nights. Just look at this card. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just, holy banger. Benil Dariush, a top 5 lightweight, I would go to say. I don't think he's ranked in the top 5, but I would say he could easily be. Has been. He's fought the best of the best. He's only lost to the best of the best. Got the win last time out against Moicano, I think, at National Fight Week. Solid grappler. Good on the feet. Good fighter. Looks a bit like a granddad with that grey hair. Then we've got the Yeti, the Warlord, the Titan, the God of War, Benoit Saint-Denis. Everyone wrote him off against Ruffy. Hopefully he's gonna have his way. Hopefully he's gonna knock him out. No, you could throw cinder blocks at this man's face and he would want to continue. You could shoot this man's... Actually, no. You could hit a sledgehammer off this man's face and he'd still fight. He is a beast. He's going to tear it up. He wants to grapple with you, but Dariush is good. And I do believe that the fight IQ of Benoit Saint-Denis is not the same as Dariush. I think Dariush is better. I do think he's a great underdog, Benil Dariush. Don't get us wrong. Benoit Saint-Denis in the UFC has only lost to the best. Manny Moicano, who beat Dariush. Dustin Poirier, elite fighter. But Benil Dariush, I think he's better. He's been here for a long time. He's lost to the best, lost to Charles. I think he lost to Arman. Silkian. Just a great fighter. Both guys great fighters. This is opening up the card. This is opening up the card. Enough said. This could be a co-main. I don't give a fuck. I've just said that. Such a good fight. Moving on. Derryshton. Leon Edwards is Carlos Platz. I like to say Prates, but I see a lot of the Brazilian guys got Platz. And I heard Ian Gary. Sus guy. Leon Edwards. Great fighter, great kickboxer. Can do it in both stances easily. Comfortable everywhere. Carlos Platz coming off that first UFC loss to Ian Gary. No, he's not. Because he beat Chimaev. He beat Jeff Neal, sorry, at 319. But he had his first loss this year. He's proved up the cardio. Better matchup for Edwards when he fought Brady. Because Brady's grappling was elite compared to Leon's. So at least Leon won't have to worry about that because Pratt will want to stand. I think it'll be a great fight, but I'm from UK. Leon's UK, Birmingham, but Carlos Pratt all day, every day. More entertaining. Wants to be in the UFC. Leon Edwards in that last fight. Look at he couldn't be fucking arse. That's kind of what having someone top you for 20 minutes does because you're just so exhausted, but think he's lost the motivation. He became champ. That's the goal. I don't think he wants it anymore. I think Carlos Pratt wins not by knockout, but by a close decision. It's going to be a good fight, technical fight. If Leon wins, I'll be happy, but I think Carlos Pratt has a win. Good underdog Leon, but I don't think he wants it. I'm going Carlos Pratt. Great fight though. Moving on. Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. Sean Brady, a huge grappler, a monster grappler, an unbelievable grappler. Trains with Paul Fowler, the UFC commentator. Just an unbelievable grappler. Proper American wrestling mixed with great grappling. Michael Morales, 26-year-old prospect, who with this fight could argue for a title shot, to be honest. 26-year-old beat Gilbert Burns last time out in a minute, I believe. First round knockout, TKO. Brady got that fourth round mounted guillotine against Leon Edwards. All around London on relatively short notice, I think. Brady for me, it's the grappling, wrestling superior to any art of the mixed martial arts. Michael Morales will have success probably on the feet, but he's going to get taken down. He's going to get submitted. And I really do believe that is going to go. It's the year of undefeated fighters getting beat. I think Brady wins this. Sorry about that. But I think Mike Morales wins easily. Easy. Moving on. Unbelievable 5 rounds women MMA fight. Valentina Shevchenko, the Bullet, versus Zhang Weili. Valentina Shevchenko is looking to retain a title, which is now defended once when she beat Manon Fiorot after beating Alexa Grasso back in September 2024, UFC Noche in the Sphere. Shevchenko is fighting at her natural weight class 125, while Zhang Weili vacated the strawweight belt that now Mackenzie Dern has. So Zhang Weili is coming up a weight, and I think it's going to play a big factor. I think the size difference is going to create a problem for Zhang Weili. Won't be able to dictate as much as she normally could. I think it's going to be a super close fight, but I just see Shevchenko being a bit too much. Even though Shevchenko, they're both pretty old, but I think Shevchenko for me wins this one 48, 47, 48, 47, 49, 46. I think it's going to be a solid performance. I'm just going to get our hands raised. And still, and again, what a great fight this is. This card is just stacked with so many great fights. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the main event yet. Jack Della Maddalena, the new UFC welterweight champion, beat Bilal Muhammad in Perth, I think? No, Canada. Canada, I think. I don't know. The great fight from JDM, rightfully got the decision, rightfully got his hand raised. But I mean, he's been given an absolute nightmare first matchup, first defense. In Islam Makhachev, who wants to become now a two-weight UFC champion, moving up to 170. He's going to have an easier weight cut. He's going to be bigger, stronger. I see Islam winning this comfortably. I can see a submission. I wouldn't be surprised about a finish on the feet. Maybe I will actually, because JDM's a solid fighter on the feet. I think submission or decision for Islam. It's going to be tough, but I believe he can really get it done. You know, I think he was destined for this. I feel for JDM as it's such a horrible matchup first time, but if JDM, if JDM can come in, you know, big as well, which he will do, he'll be probably about 185 on the night. I reckon 180, maybe more. If he can use his size, keep it on the feet, I think he'll have a lot of success. But I think Islam Makhachev will be too much. And he will get his hand raised. And I just think this is such a good card. Regardless of who wins, who doesn't, it's so entertaining. It means so much for the divisions, especially in the main cards. Some great prelims fights, some alright women's fights. I mean, it's great. This is why this is the best card. This has been All Talk MMA, and I'm out. Easy.